What's up everybody, hope you're all doing great. Good afternoon and welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. And in this video I actually wanted to take a look at the BTT coin, or BTTC, depending on what exchange you are. BTTC on Binance, I think it is. It was requested, but apart from that, I mean, the project I think is very well known throughout the world. Maybe even one of the most well-known projects throughout the whole world. If you just take Bittorrent, the token behind it may be a little bit less known, but yeah, it was requested. And apart from that, you can also see that the volume was actually increased by 55%. So that's interesting, because that means that the price is at least trending today, because you can see no real major moves. But there's quite an interesting chart pattern coming up, and if the volume actually stays high like this, or at least relatively high like this, we could actually get some sort of a breakout. So if we're taking a look at BTT for now, you can see that we've kind of been consolidating very steadily between this, and I'm just going to call this as like 1160. Depending on your exchange, it might also be 116, but you know how it works. We've been pretty strong between 1160 and then ultimately 1000, big psychological support level. And now lately, ever since like the beginning of June, we've been a little bit more volatile. You can see that there's a little bit more of a trend in the EMAs. They're not that flat. They would have been flat if not for the big drop we had the 12th of May. So the main thing you can see right now, which let me illustrate that a little bit. You can see right here that we've actually been in some sort of a small downtrend for a while, or at least lower highs, and that's countered ever since the beginning of June by higher lows too. So what you're getting is some sort of a very tight consolidation in this area between, let's say, this level here around 1110 and at the bottom end 1070. And this area, this triangle, is going to break somewhere within the next few days. I actually expect us to still remain in this level, as I said, between like 1100 and 1060 for the next few days. But Friday, we're getting some important fundamentals. We're getting inflation rate numbers, and depending on that, so if the inflation is actually higher than expected, I expect a breakout like this. And if they're lower than expected, I expect a breakout all the way up to 1150, and we could actually extend that. And if the numbers are just the same, I mean, we'll just go, I mean, this is what I expect will happen until those numbers. So basically that will stay in that level. And if the numbers are the same, so they are as expected, it's going to be even more, it's almost impossible to predict, because then it depends on the general market sentiment, which is something people spend their whole lives researching, at least for stocks. Crypto is of course a little bit newer, so then it's hard to say, but it's either a breakout out of that 1110 level or a breakout out of 1060. So that's the main thing I'm waiting for. I don't really have a clear bias. I think a move up to this 1150 level is more likely, but I'm trying to be very careful to say that. So yeah, that's basically my analysis for now on BTT or BTTC, depending on your exchange, as I said. So for now, if you do have any questions about the analysis, please let me know down in the comments. And as for now, thank you for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.